Alright, y'all, in today's video I'm going to be dissecting I'm going to be dissecting a 2014 Mazda 6 OEM air intake and filter system. So if you know what you're looking at, this is what it is. So this is going to be the top part. That is the scoop that goes under the hood. This is where the filter sits. This is where the MAF goes. This is the part that hooks into the intake. That's the vacuum line. And then this is all the stuff that you cannot see. So let's get to dissecting and let's see how this works. Alright, so to start, I will take off the part that houses the filter. So it's just two metal clips. And then this part comes off. And you can see inside the lid that is literally just the intake tube. And it goes past the MAF and then into the top of the lid, and that's pretty much all it is for the lid. Very simple, to the point. When we get to the filter is here, and I assume that the rubber around the filter is what actually seals the lid to the base. And this is a AEM cleanable filter. So this is not the OEM or any aftermarket paper-based filter. So this one can be cleaned, dried, and then thrown back in. I think it's good up to 1,000,000 miles. And then here we have the what is this? All right. And here we have the base, and you can see that it goes down, and then it has a tube that goes over into this system over here. So let's start taking stuff apart and let's see how the rest of this contraption works, because I'm really curious to see what all this is down here. So on the inside there is two little push thingies. Alright, well, I guess let me pop these out. Is it one? Yep, there's one right here as well. Alright, so we'll check that out. And then I think that popped itself back in. Yep. Alright. Oh, and it has some sort of, I don't know, is that like a filter? Yeah, it's like a little filter right here, which I guess maybe if it's too much pressure, maybe the excess pressure goes through the filter, or maybe it picks up air from the back as well, which would be counterproductive because it's all going to be just all engine air from that side. I don't know. If y'all know the reason of why that is there, leave a comment below if you know why this is there. I'm curious because I can blow through it. So air goes in, down, and through. And then it also goes down as well, which it connects to this, which kind of sort of doesn't make any sense. And then it goes down into this canister here, which I guess, so maybe this canister, okay, maybe that does make sense. So I guess air comes down, it goes through, it goes in here. But I guess if it's raining, any water will go down and in, but instead of going into the air filter box, the water will come down and land in this reservoir of some sort. I'm taking it because in the bottom I see a hole, which is probably a drain hole. So the water will be, well, hopefully majority of the water will be captured in this reservoir here, and then it will be drained out instead of running all the water in directly into your air box, which is going through the air filter. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. And I guess any water that did make it into the air filter box would just drop straight down into the bottom, which also has a drain hole. So if any water happens to make it into the air box, of course, water is heavy, so it's going to go down to the bottom. It's going to drain out of the hole there. And if any water happens to make it past there, it will come down in here. It then drain out of the bottom. So this is actually not all that complicated. Once you take it and break it down, it just looks like a whole lot is going on, when there isn't really that much going on with this air intake system. Now I do have the Cork Sport air box. It did not come with the brackets to keep it firmly mounted. So I will be robbing these 3 mounts from here and reallocating those to my Cork Sport air box. So yeah, before I completely destroy this, I want to see exactly how this works. And it is a pretty simple system. So yeah. But yeah, if anybody knows the point of this, like this carbon filter here, please let me know, because I am interested on why they put that there on the back of the intake. So yeah, pretty simple video. If you ever wonder what it looked like, or all the parts once it is broken down, this is what it looks like. Like I said, if you have any information on this filter like material, because I can blow right through it, let me know. I'm very curious to know. Alright, well thank y'all. Hopefully you learned something. If you didn't, hopefully I ain't waste too much of your time. Think, build, enjoy. Peace.